So, at this point you might be wondering how many more secrets can Hyrule have? Well, the answer is a lot. Now you might have guessed that I'm going to the right to get a piece of heart, but it's not the one that you think about, because yeah, I have the raft and technically it's used to go over water, but we need a docking point. You'll see when we get on the screen that the docking point is in fact one step further in the water, so we can't access it with the raft yet. Yeah, see? So no, there's a piece of art, and it's, well, another screen to the north, and it's right here. Use the raft on this case, and looks like a dungeon, but it's not. Yeah, I'll take their heart, please. Because a fat man like me who eats too much fast food might need an extra heart at some point. Or maybe a Time Lord could need that. Doctor Who reference achievement unlocked. We nearly have all the art pieces now, only one remaining that I can't get, you know which one I'm talking about. I mean, among those we have to find by searching for them on the overworld. There are of course a couple more if we count each remaining dungeon, well, except for the very last one, which will end the game, so no point in getting a heart there. So the maximum is 16 hearts in this one. Isn't that an arbitrary number? Well, if you think about it, the 20 pieces in the later games is as arbitrary. It only feels more right to us because it's a round number, but it's the same really. That guy saying it's a secret to everybody, do you think he's some kind of vestige of an ancient world where there was no internet and there was still secrets? Because there are no secrets anymore, live with your times, man. So going inside the green tree, which feels very natural. To play a lottery, of course. I mean, the Japanese people seem to be very big on gambling games. I don't know if they really do gamble money a lot. I'll admit that one was really a secret, it was well hidden. But I don't want to agree with this guy, so fuck him. Oh, 100 rupees, that's pretty neat. With that we should be able to afford pretty much everything we need until the end, right? I think so. Let's see what's inside. Show this to the old woman. I hope it's some kind of love letter, like a very perverse letter. Now I can't stop thinking if there is perhaps hentai about this man and the old woman in the Zelda game on the web. Search for that and tell me in the comment section, because do the work for me, I don't want to see images that I could regret. I've seen enough of that already and I don't want to relive Goatsy ever again. Can you imagine how fucked up the kids will be in the future knowing that they had the internet all their life? I mean, then maybe that's what they did for me too. I didn't have it all my life, but from a young age. Every time you see an old woman like that, you show her the letter and she will either give you a red medicine or a blue medicine. Well, she will offer both and you buy the one you like, depending on your rupees too. The better deal, of course, is the red potion because you can use it twice, like I said much earlier, as opposed to the one-time only blue medicine. But of course, after you use it twice, you need to buy another to have this medicine that will basically restore all your health, even if you have only one heart or even half an heart. That's a pretty good deal. Well, you don't have to show her every time the letter, now that I think about it. I showed it once, and it's effective. So there are several places like this that I will show you where that old woman is hidden. She lives in trees, caves, everywhere. She's like an STD. She's everywhere. So we'll find her. While we're searching, remember that time maybe when you thought a Legend of Zelda movie could be a good thing, but then you saw the cartoon?
Don't you ever clean in here?
Excuse me, princess.
And then you saw the Mario Brothers movie. And then you pretty much said to yourself, maybe not. So you see she was hidden here. Of course, that's not the only place left. Among all the optional things I've shown you so far, yeah, doing that is perhaps the least useful, because it really has no purpose for me, but I want to inform you. You see, we nearly have a complete Triforce now. That's good. In fact, it seems much too complete considering that we've done 3 out of 8 dungeons. This game might have a weird way of showing things. The graphics are not the best. The music, while it's classic, there are not a lot of tracks. The dungeon music might be repetitive. Basically, it's an old game. A very old game that has not aged the best considering there are far superior sequels. But it was fun for the time. Now we've used the raft. And we're in Dungeon 4, a gold dungeon. Hope there's no golden shower. No, I'm not gonna include a piece of video here. Okay, killing the last bat. Come on, yeah. Ah, you see, sometimes killing is useful. I get myself a key. Going up to see a lock a door, and those are wires. As you see, when you hit them, they split into keys, red keys. And if you have something that's strong enough to do, what is it, 3-4 hits of damage, but something powerful enough, you will kill them in one hit, and they will truly be dead. For now, when you come back in the room, they will be back. They do have a few reappearances in later games, but overall you don't really see them often, which is strange because they seem like cool enemies to me, just like Dracula. They could be vampires and then transform into bats to flee from the battle. I like that, but that's Nintendo's decision. You hear me, Nintendo? Of course you do. I'm like the most influential gamer on the internet, am I not? Oh, I can't believe I said that with a straight face. But anyway, I got myself a compass, which is, once again, useless without a map. Just like in real life, so not to blame this game. You use the blue candle. Yeah, the blue candle is a requirement. Well, not a real requirement for this dungeon. You could go blindly, I guess, but it's better. It eliminates these dark rooms. Nothing here. Once again, a dark room. Reminds me of my photo classes. I hated that. Why did I hate photo? Because I'm a fat guy, I've established that, and I don't have the most delicate hands, and you had to manipulate delicately, and I was just not good. And it was hot as hell in those fucking rooms. I guess they had to maintain some warm temperature for the chemicals, but I hated that. Anyway, let me kill to get my revenge. Oh, those, they're likes, and I hate them.
Hate. Double hate. Loathe entirely.
I'm a hateful SOB. Just like the Wall Masters and Bubbles, they're enemies that are specifically made to annoy you. In all games, they will eat your shield, not always the strongest one, but in this game, since you either have the regular shield or the better one you bought, the only one they will eat is your magic shield, and you'll have to buy another one if you won't get it back. That's evil. Their name is apparently derived not from liking them, of course, it's an old alien proverb apparently, according to a trophy in Super Smash Bros. Melee, alien being the culture in the game. I went underground to get the treasure, and it was a ladder. Every time you see an empty space between something I can step on, that's what the ladder is for. NSU once again. You see, so it's much easier to navigate in these types of room, and we'll get the last heart piece I need, like that. I do wonder how the blue candle thing worked to illuminate those rooms, because you just threw fire in the room, and as we know, fire needs something to consume or else it extinguishes, and as we see, it disappears, so I don't know. Oh yeah, magic. Probably that. Nothing else here. So let's explore more. And of course there's the map. I'm in the same room I was earlier with the illusion that the ladder could do something. This dungeon is shaped like a snake. So not much else to do in this room. Going back and going up this time. Being careful to avoid the fires, and yeah, this was, of course, the last boss we fought, and this time he's not a boss. And to be fair, considering how easy he is to beat with the right technique, he's not that much of a boss. Walk into the waterfall. Yeah, why don't you try that? Actually, that's a hint for something, for a secret. Keys laying on the floor, as I said, I like that. Yes. Sometimes that ladder thing, though, it can be annoying and you can't do anything about it once you have it. It will always activate on its own. You can get a little bit stuck in it, but what can I say? Old game. Going down. What? More fires to kill. To me, that's only mates, so not that big of a deal. Kill them to open that door. Oh, not even that. Push the block then. Yeah. And we are in our boss room. That one is called Gliok. While I won't have much trouble beating him, I guess, I would consider him a tough opponent, because you have to hit each of his head enough to kill him, and then when you hit one of them enough, it will detach, fly around, continue to annoy you while you try to kill the other one. You see him in a couple other games. He's a rare enemy too. Got another heart container and a piece of the Triforce going outside.